On today's menu, a recipe that'll transport you to Greece. Fresh Greek salad with tofu feta cheese. First, let's make a brine for the tofu by placing a small saucepan over medium heat. We're going to add 2 cups of water, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 4 cloves of thinly sliced garlic, and half a teaspoon of sea salt. Then cut your firm tofu into 4 planks. There's really no need to press it ahead of time. Place the tofu in the saucepan with the brine and bring to a boil. Then we're going to reduce the heat to low and simmer it for about 20 minutes uncovered. Next, we're going to make a marinade to infuse that tofu with even more flavor. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of miso paste, red or white, 1 tablespoon of dried Greek oregano, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, and half a cup of the olive brine from a can of kalamata olives. Don't worry, you're going to use the olives in the salad too. You can probably do it less messy than I did. Now whisk everything together until it's well combined. Now, after the tofu has simmered for 20 minutes, add it to a glass container and pour the marinade over top of it. We want to make sure the tofu is covered, so we're going to add a little bit of that leftover brine to just cover the tofu, and you could use water here if you don't want to use the brine. Also, we're going to add in those thinly sliced garlic cloves into the container as well for extra flavor. Now we're going to cover it and refrigerate this for at least 30 minutes before you use it, but the longer the better, and this will keep in the fridge for up to 10 days. Next, let's make the salad. So to a large salad bowl, you'll want to chop a head of romaine lettuce that's nice and clean and washed, and put that into the salad bowl at the bottom. Next, we're going to take 1 seedless cucumber or English cucumber, and we're going to slice it lengthwise and then again lengthwise. So basically we're quartering this cucumber lengthwise, and then we're going to chop it into small pieces to add to the salad. You could use a regular cucumber. I would recommend peeling it, at least partially, because the skin is a little tough on some cucumbers. Cut a green bell pepper in half and then remove the core and the seeds. And then we're going to chop this into kind of large pieces and add it to the salad as well. Next, we're gonna take about half of a red onion and thinly slice it into crescent shapes. Hopefully you cut your onion the proper way. I am not cutting it the proper way here. If I had thought ahead of time, I would have cut it in half first and then cut my slices, but I wasn't thinking about that, so let me know in the comments below if you cut your onion like this or if you do it the right way. All right, we have to have tomato for a Greek salad. I'm using a large salad tomato, but you could also use Roma tomatoes, grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, whatever you like. So we're just gonna take the core out and then cut it into wedges for it to be really nice and pretty in the salad. Remember those kalamata olives we took the brine out of? So we're gonna add about half of that jar to our salad. And we do have some leftover brine to add back to the container. So make sure and do that if you wanna save those for another meal. And now here's our tofu feta that we made. So I'm just gonna take one slab of that and crumble it over the top of the salad. You could certainly use more if you'd like. You'll still have some extra tofu feta to use in more salads later in the week, or to chop up and use as snacks, or put in a pita wrap or whatever. So finally, let's make our dressing. We're gonna need a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, 1 clove of garlic finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of dried Greek oregano, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of water or olive oil, and a tablespoon of agave or sugar. Whisk that until well combined, and then pour the dressing over the beautiful salad and toss it really well. Serve it immediately and enjoy it with some warm pita bread. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe, guys. Check out the description below for the full recipe, as well as where you can go to print out a PDF of it. Have a great day, y'all.